Hmm. Things always want to be going sideways, man. And let me test my mic. I'll tell you what. So I didn't realize I am in a storm right now. So I went and restarted my router. I guess the router got hit or whatever, but I didn't realize it. Oh well. But I'm back for now. So if I do go off, just know it's probably due to the storm. I did not. I knew it was gloomy outside. I just didn't know it was how gloomy. But yeah, we'll see what we can get done today. Once again, yeah, we got more tornadoes rolling down on us. We've been having weeks and weeks of tornadoes. Bob and weave, baby, bob and weave. But it's okay. All right, so MGRX did get up through this level, the level that we are watching. Um, it's like the 180s up there. Just waiting. We got about 5 minutes to the bell here. MGRX put up almost 10 million shares here out of pre-market, largest volume mover. So it's where all the eyes are right now. We'll see if it gets any challengers. Up almost 100% on the day. USGO, since we last looked at it, has only got 2,000 more shares traded. I don't know about that one. I would have expected to get a little bit more. I mean, only 2,000 shares in this. We looked at it when back like when this was in this dipping part. So that's what 15, 30. Well, a couple of minutes, maybe like 15 minutes, and only 2,000 shares. So now this is, it looks like a warrant. I wonder, is there a USGO regular? USGO. Yeah, so the warrants that this thing is following doesn't look too intriguing either. I think we'll stick with what's got the volume on the day though. See what happens there. Float is super low float, but yeah, but it might be sporadic though. Like with it being super low float and low volume, it could be some big spreads, big spreads. But I mean, we're talking about could be because it's not doing anything right now. So I don't know. MGIH continues to go down. What was an obvious level down here for NG? It's already gotten through like all of the levels that it should have held up. Resistance there at the 250s, going on down. Another little spike right there at the 228s. Just continue to fall. Up 26%. NBY is holding right below. So I had put this level as support. I didn't think it was gonna get all the way back down here where this little spike was back here, and then the top side of this, which is right around the 190s. But I put this support up here when it was up here at the 259s. I kind of wanted to see it get down here during intraday, but It's giving back a lot of room there, almost a dollar worth of movement there. So I don't know what that one's gonna do, but it's only got 2 million shares on it. I think MGRX is going to be the focus, though. We got about 1 minute to the open. MGRX is going to be our first watch, up 92% with almost 10 million shares traded on it. So I guess a previous level that it would have visited is like the 125s. Got a little bit of support there on the 15-minute, but doesn't look like support on the hour. The support down here is maybe like 115 on the hour chart, and then on the 4-hour chart, it's got a little spike down here at 125s. Could be a possible level of support. Market just opened, and we'll see what it can do back down towards these levels. So through got a high up there of 191, right under $2. Let's check these level twos. We have a size, pretty sizable size at the 158s of 12,000 shares sitting there. Let's see, do we have any larger sizes over here? Not really. UCAR was the IPO from yesterday, went from $8 up to $75, getting a little bit of movement, but it's on very low volume, only 287,000 shares traded. Huge ranges on this, and this one's got $1 spread right now, over $1 spread on it. So definitely be careful with some of these that aren't receiving the volume. BFRG was going wild into aftermarket yesterday. It has the AI news, but I don't know how it's going to perform. It's already red. Needs to get some more volume behind it as well. AUGX was another AI stock from yesterday. Struggled in this little range and kind of just trapped a lot of people in here. But again, volume. Where's that volume for a day trade? PRST throwing some wicks up there. Still up 20%. WLGS holding green on the day. MGIH continuing downward. Previous levels right under the $2, but needs a little bit of help there. Where's MBY? MBY. Okay, still kind of just taking its time. All right, so yeah, MGRX is looking like still it's going to be holding up a little bit. We haven't given it much time to prove itself. Previous level, the 150 right here, looks like a level on the 15-minute. But I'll need confirmation on the larger time frames for this support here. 150-ish. Let's see what happens. WLGS halted up 17% on the board since the open, so it may be drawing some attention, especially if it can get some more volume behind it. But right now, it's still got big competition in these three that are above it. Go ahead and clean up some of these. I'm not interested in these ones down here that aren't really receiving the attention that I like. CNSP, glad I didn't trade that one yesterday. That thing struggled, boy. NBY continued to dip down 10%. I don't like that. I don't like any of that. PRST only up 15%. Okay, so we're seeing this one come on down. I kind of wanted to see if it will prove itself around this 150. Right now, it's big red on the 4-hour and the hour chart. So how easily will it slip back into this range of the below the 150 is what I'm looking at. And then if it does slip through here quick, how close or what will be the hold point above this previous level of 15-minute support at the 125s? So about a 25-cent drop possibility just to see how it acts on that drop. And then WLGS, when are you going to be opening up? Halt. Halted at 9:33:01. So it should be opening up at 9:38:01, which is in 3 minutes. I'm going to try to remember that. But I think we got time anyway, seeing that it only has 4 million shares in volume. Even though it's halted, I still am like, nah, you got to compete on a day, bro. I don't care how long you've been halted. You can halt for 5 hours. If you don't have the volume on the day, I'm not touching you. Very, very small range so far. It looks like on this 15-minute 186 down to the 166, so about 20 cents a range. Now, when I'm trading, what I'm looking to get off of a stock is 25% of whatever the biggest range is. So let's say if it's $1, well, I'm looking for, 25 cents. If it's ranging consistently at $1, I'm looking for just 25 cents. If it's ranging at 50 cents, I'm looking for 25% of that. So that's kind of like the calculation that I use to keep my greed under check. I'm not looking for everything. I got low expectations, but I do want to size into A plus setups. And right now, everything's kind of looking wishy-washy. Tesla taking a little visit back to the 160s. Jump over here to the scans real quick. We got MGRX. Anything new? NMBY still there. Not really up though. AT&T dropped a whole lot yesterday. Big drop down to what, 16 bucks? 17.50. Amazon PRST. So yeah, we got some our low floats falling on down the list here. We'll see if any of them can compete other than MGRX. MGRX may be the only low float that is possible. May go for a $2 break. I don't know. Right now, the bottom of this candle was 160s, and we got a top side of the 190. So in a little bit of indecision. And where could it go? I don't know. Maybe it'll find a top inside of this consolidation here, which would be maybe like a 50-cent run up to that previous level. But I don't know. That's all assumptions. and it has not dipped yet. So not a lot of sell-off here. But it is forming a lower high. Slightly lower, but still lower. And I kind of don't like when they do these slightly lower highs, because it means that if shorts are active on this thing, they are not aggressive, because if they're aggressive, the next high will be way lower. Like this one's like what, 4 or 5 cents lower? Where are those aggressive shorts? WLGS did open up here. 5 million shares on the board. Has a lot of work to do. Previous high up here was 889, but that's not a wick. That's just a full body candle. So it's got a lot of selling pressure to push back through if it's going to push through. Small little breakout. So both longs and shorts are kind of weak on this. They're not really pushing this thing to like up, might push. Is it going to test $2? 94s, 95s, getting a little push there on MGRX out. Up 105%, so it is going to be the most obvious stock on the day. 97s, right under the $2, finding a little slowdown point. So right now MGRX is tripling almost all the others, all the other low floats. So it's going to be the focus. I think I could snatch a little bit off of it. We'll see what this full move is and calculate what 25% of the full move is. So this first intraday candle, 165 up to 203. So about a 40-cent run there. Touching on the $2. We'll see where this candle closes though. And I really, sometimes I don't like calculating off the intraday, because sometimes these moves are so exaggerated. I want to see what it's actually doing with real volume. Because this one moved from 95 cents up to $1.59. 95, $1.59. Let me see. What's that? Continuing to push out, so that's 64 cents during pre-market, and we'll see where this candle closes. So far from 164 up to the 214s. $0.56 so far. So if I was going to do 25% of that, I'll be looking for a 14-cent winner. That's what I'm looking for. But the candle has not closed yet, so we might be a 15-cent. I don't know. $2.25's getting on up there. Up 138%. So I am very interested in this 150 level to see how it comes back and test this 150 level. And see how it rides throughout the day. But 150 may be a pretty low though. I don't know. May just be a breakout trader's day. If you bought this 191 or any of these little breakouts down here, that would have been a nice little gain through the whole dollar. But now we're going to see how that whole dollar holds of $2. VWAP right now is at the 190s. Continue to push, so definitely a nice little move. Now I want to see some consistency, it consistently giving these ranges so I can get my little bit off. I'll probably take about maybe 3,000 shares, two or 3,000 shares. One of them, because 14 cents on 1,000 shares would be a 140, and then 2,000 shares, you just multiply. $280. Let's see. What do you want to do? You made your top here. Do you want to come down and give us some reprieve? Show us some consistency, consistently moving big. Top side right now is 228. This candle just opening, so I won't consider this a double top until this candle closes. I want to see it close though. Okay. Are you gonna give us any dips? MGIH out of the game. And MGRX looking like the only low float that's really keeping life. None of the other ones are even over 10 million shares traded. They got all this competition from Tesla, AT&T, Amazon, Apple. So I'm like, okay, with all this competition, let me focus in on where the volume is. And right now, these down here are just appalling. They don't look good. I don't like them. You got to compete. I'm trying to jump on the winning team. All right, so MGRX continuing up, and that's why you have to wait for candles to close. You never know. Like, it started off looking like a double top, and shorts could have jumped on, and then all of a sudden you got this breakout, and they're getting their backs broken because they didn't wait for the candle to close, and it still got the momentum upward. Right now, VWAP is at $2. I do like it though. But with this strategy that I employ, it definitely takes some patience because you right now if we look on TOS, it's right up to this consolidation line that we saw earlier. Right where we put that line. So we should see some kind of pullback off of this consolidation if possible and see where it pulls back to. But it looks good on the day. Yeah, Lori, it's Friday. It's Friday. Don't want to risk too much of the biscuit. That's why I want to try to buy low for because think about it. If shorts get on, where would their profit target be? Would their profit target be here at the 155? Where would their profit target be? And where would they be like, okay, I've gone enough. I need to go ahead and cover and, kind of hold my horses. Where would that point be? Or will this be a parabolic where it doesn't give the shorts any time to come down? They're just continually adding as it goes up and they get pushed out of their positions. Would it be one of those? We don't know. I didn't even look at this stock like in depth. Let me go look at this load. MGRX. Let's see what notable things we can find during this time while it's up. We got healthcare, health information services, full-time employees too, based out of Dallas, Texas. We got they focus on and develops markets and sells various men's wellness products and services through a telemedicine platform. It offers erectile dysfunction products under the Mango brand name. The company sells its products through online website mangorx.com. Mango Ceuticals Inc. Was incorporated in 2021. Not a lot of data right there. 2021, only 2 years in the game. Headquartered in Dallas, Texas, Inc. operates as a subsidiary of Cohen Enterprises Inc. Let's go to statistics. What that float looking like? 5.18 million. We can see, look at that insider holding. 61% insiders moving that thing. I like to see those high insider holdings there. Let's go out here to MGRX. Whoops. No shelf registrations in recent history. Is pulling back now. Nice, nice. Pulling back on that consolidation that we were looking at. Showing a little bit of short interest right here. Good, good. Nice pullback. Let me jump back over to Street Smart Edge. Good. Go ahead and get on back down there, boy. So yeah, definitely solving the erectile dysfunction issues of men everywhere. So definitely some interesting stuff. If you know, they want to see our soldiers stand tall and continue the good fight. Let's see. So looking back over here at the scans here, it's like a blockade for the low flows here to try to get through these top four: Tesla, AT&T, Amazon, and Apple. Hmm. All right, so we got that first level 155 to see what it wants to do all the way down there. This is a pretty big 15-minute candle to cover up from the 165 up to the 230s. So now we can actually calculate that was the first move, maybe the biggest, highest volume move that we'll see on the day. 165, 227, 165. Okay, 62 cents. So let's say 25% of that. Looking for a 15-cent winner. That's what I'm looking for. Oops. Lori Lee says it's trash. It's trash. I see another one called Wish. Wish is getting active down there. Let's go ahead and pull that one up. Wish pushing up there 40 something percent. 10 million almost on the board. Doesn't have any obvious levels. So it's coming into some consolidation here as well, right at the 992s for Wish. Had a nice little drop down and kind of trying to get out of there. Let's see if it has any news on today. Um, update. So let's look at Wish's news. So this morning, Context Logic approves a 50 million share repurchase program. So they're buying back shares on Context Logic, but Context Logic isn't. Oh, yeah. So they're just buying back shares here, which means they're probably trying to reduce the overall tradable float of the, or they will be reducing the overall tradable float there. What does this company do for Wish? Wish. So we got consumer cyclical, internet retail, full-time employees, 886. Based out of San Francisco, California. Context Logic Inc. operates as a mobile e-commerce company in Europe, North America, South America, and internationally. The company operates Wish, an e-commerce platform that connects users to merchants. It also provides marketplace and logistics services to merchants. The company was incorporated in 2010, headquartered in San Francisco. Okay, so we got Wish up there pushing up. We'll see what Wish wants to do. Trying to work its way through the competition. Let's look back over here to MGRX, continuing to push up. So may not give me an entry down low. A lot of pushing up, almost 40 million shares up here. A lot of buyers believing in the idea that is, or maybe it's just a chat room pushing. I don't know, but it's definitely not looking like a parabolic move so far. Wish tiptoeing over the $10 mark. Hit a high up here of 1025-ish level. Well, almost 30 minutes into the market, no pullback. When will those shorts want some of this? I do like the 4-hour candle. Big range on that 4-hour. 160, almost $1 move on the 4-hour there. 40 million shares on the board. Almost doubling everything else on the day. I like it. And remember, I'm not trying to win everything. I already have my calculated win. Give me my 15 cents and I'm out. 15 cents on 2,000 shares. I'm good. So let's actually pop back over here to the daily chart and see what this thing's looking like on the daily. So it actually pushed all the way through this previous consolidation, 234. Um, and it's kind of holding there. I don't know. Hard to tell. No obvious bottoms in range right now. So it's just like yesterday, no obvious things that I could buy off of. VWAP right now is at the 218, working its way up to the 225s. Be about a 40-cent win for the shorts to push it on back through VWAP. And it's continuing to pop out. So I'm just wondering, those folks that saw that this first 15-minute looked like it was a double top, and they got short squeezed here from the 230 up to about the 273. I know they're really in pain, but now it's gonna actually come down. We'll wait for these candles to close to show us what it wants to do. The only obvious level that I can really see is under the 150. That's it. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of bounce on a re-entry of this level, but we may not get it. They may continue to short squeeze. Top side of this is the 275 going towards the $3. Okay, big shares coming on the ask there. 15,000 shares was dropped there at the 270s. We'll see if it continues to hold. Well, wow. Yeah, 270 is looking like a point where they're facing some resistance there. But yeah, on the 4-hour chart now, go ahead and put another resistance level. I mean, we really don't know where the top is. Continues to push through these levels. Going back to retest the 270s, right under the 275 level. Hmm. And the reason that I'm not really switching around and looking at these other ones is because I'm looking at my scans and they're still not doing anything down there. WLGS, they just kind of they haven't cracked over 10 million. Just kind of just down there floating. So if I see them get active, then I'll definitely add them back on. But yeah, from what I'm seeing, MG, oh my gosh, it's continuing to push up to $3. Okay. So 150, if it pulls all the way back to 150, I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know if I wanted at 150 now. This thing is gone. So going parabolic, like we were saying at the beginning, not really giving much dip opportunity for the longs. Top side 319. Oh man, when is this thing gonna slow down, bro? And again, you know, not waiting for those candles to close as those shorts continue to add in here, not waiting for any kind of confirmation of downwards movement. They keep getting their backs blown out. This first one was from 230 up to 273. Now this one's from 270 up to 319. So a lot of shorts are hurting right now. But when would the big shorts be like, okay, that's enough. Let's put our feet down, right? When are they gonna get active? Because we got 48 million shares traded, which means they can easily get a million shares filled. And that's what I'm looking at, the ease of entry, ease of liquidity. Can big people step in and step out easily? They don't want to get trapped. Lori called out BBBY, Bed Bath and Beyond. Lori always keeps an eye on Bed Bath and Beyond. I saw a dude. I was reading. Where was I reading? Was I reading or was it in a chat? Somewhere, the dude was talking about. He put couple 100,000 in the Bed Bath and Beyond. I was like, it's like, man, you are one brave cookie. It's got a very high outlook for Bed Bath and Beyond. Very high. Spy continuing on down, starting to pop back up. But yeah, this is so for me in my strategy, for me to be taking trades up here, these will be my D minus setups up here because they don't follow my rules at all. It's just going. No kind of pullback, no kind of retracement. And then if it does retrace, I mean, how much back to this previous level is a long way. And even if we look on the daily chart here, retracement back to the 230s, that's still a pretty big pullback to this consolidation. But I am going to be looking, and I may use the bottom of this, what was this, 225s, as kind of like a hold point if it can pull back into this level. Like, make if it goes below 225, I'm just out. But buy as close as I can to what, 250 and lower. Anything around that level, back into this level, is what I'll be watching. But if it breaks down that, I mean, it's breaking down the obvious stuff, right? Okay, so yeah, definitely I've got an obvious level mapped out, 223, 250. And let me put that over here as well. Down to the 220s. We'll see how it comes down for resistance or for support, actually. But still, that's going to be breaking my rules because I like to see them come down a little bit more of short winning. There's almost no short winning here. It's a big short trap. Looking at these lower time frames here. So let's say if I'm looking to buy at 220. Look at this extension. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candle extension since the last pullback. And I buy at 220. That's a D plus setup. I'm looking for it to come on back down. Come on back down some. 220. 250. So I'm gonna see if it can fall back into these levels, through these levels, and come test back down. 100 million shares traded right now. Oh no, that's BBBY. That's the wrong one. MGRX, 52 million shares traded right now. BBBY, great way to double your money. What, I mean, I don't understand. Like, what's the I guess my question will be, what is the thing that BBBY is doing that'll double your money? Like, does it let me go look at the news. Maybe it's got some news out here that I just don't see because I have these sub penny stocks. Not on I don't see any news. Maybe it's just kind of like GameStop now. I don't know. Went from 28 cents up to 35 something cents. Okay. Last time you bought it at 270. Sold at 6. Yeah. Yeah, but with it being a sub penny dollar and it continues down, I mean, I don't know, man. The ranges are getting smaller and smaller for it. MGRX coming on down. Let's see a breakdown of 220. How easily will it break this down? VWAP right now is at the 236. Come on down, boy. Well, while it's continuing to do that, let's look at some of these other low floats that are on the top 10, but that are out of the competition and what they look like. So when you got this much competition, like WLGS, look at this daily chart now. I mean, nobody cares about it. This is a lot of sell off, you know? It's still on a green candle, but this sell off is because there's no one like trying to buy this with a 200% mover up here. And that's why I always look, hey, what's in the competition right now? What's going on? What's up? What's up? Right? Let's see. MGIH, another one. I mean, just looks like a dead chart. PRST. Now this one looks like it gives back profit anyway, but I mean, the previous high was up here at 519. What's the probability of it ripping all the way up there against these top movers? Very low. NBY, another one, dead chart. GMDA, right up to the 200 moving average. Only 2 million shares traded. It's like, bro, these ain't day traders. Now, of course, you could swing them, but you know, you need a strategy for swinging. But for day trading, for the in the moment day trading, intraday day trading, That's where you gotta focus on the competition. And the thing is, most people be like, oh well, this thing isn't really competing with Tesla on the day, right? Yeah, it is. Just because it's a larger market cap or whatever, it's getting attention. It's almost like putting a YouTube video out or Instagram post out, and in a day, how many views can you get on that post? Right? So Tesla posted one today, posted the Instagram pic. MGRX posted Instagram pic, but MGRX did some stuff that got it more views, you know, or you know, and sometimes that's when you look in the quality of the content. Is now Tesla may have better quality. You may learn something from the content, but MGRX may be provocative, may be something that people are like, "Ooh, wow," you know. They look at the picture and look at it too long. It may not be good for them, but for right now, a lot of people are looking. MGRX, man, this thing, oh my goodness, man. Just breathe, bro. Breathe. It continues to push up here. Short serve getting totaled, and I'm still safe on the sideline. But man, previous high here was 318. We're seeing smaller and smaller candles to the upside unless we get another nice exploding candle. These candles are getting smaller, which is not a good thing for any longs that are buying here. So let's see, 160 up to 227, 212 up to 272, 244 up to 321. Smaller and smaller green candles. So where's this thing going to consolidate to? Right now, the high is still under that 320 level. So let's see what a drop looks like on this one. 57 million shares traded on it. Oh boy. Looking to make a little bit of lunch money. Wish end up going on back down a little bit. 12 million shares traded up 34%. Still holding green on the day though. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of WLGS. It's not competing to the green side. PR. Okay, so BBBY still getting 120 shares traded, only up 17% on the day. No huge gap on the day. Just giving MGRX some time. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, Donnell. Well, I don't know about 250. 250 is kind of close with this parabolic move like this. But again, this candle, as it's shown us, every time it doesn't close, we got to wait for these candles to close because this thing could continue pushing higher. It's been doing it. It's got a pattern of doing it. It's been what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 15-minute candles straight up. So what is the retracement gonna look like? It has a high possibility for retracement. And we know this thing can put out what? Almost a dollar move. So easily getting back to two. Easily getting back under two. All right, buddy. Come on. Need a hard, yeah, a hard drop to 2 would be interesting. I wouldn't say I would just be buying at 2 because this thing has proven that for people that aren't letting the candle close, it can definitely have some continuation against you. So I want to see it start to kind of slow, even if it does drop like that. Slow down, find a little wall for a continued movement upward. Because right now, we look over here on TOS, it's returning to this previous level here of 250 down to 225. And I mean, a two drop to 2 would be pretty bad. That is a big drop on the daily chart. That's giving up a lot. Hmm. I don't know. We'll have to see. Here we go, re-entering the level of resistance we got marked off. Let's see how it breaks down. VWAP right now is looking like the 243s. So I guess now the first hour is about up. So this is pretty much when I start looking. I'm like, okay, can we find any kind of entries on this thing? This is on a regular day that I'm not streaming. This is when I usually come in and be like, okay, let's find some trades. You know, let the hot hands get out of the way and take some profits. 60 million shares traded on this one. Six minutes left on this 15-minute candle. And the first hour candle is about to close for me. I mean, they could be looking, yeah, if they buy around VWAP and it goes back up, it'll just be a no trade day for me. I need this thing to drop through VWAP and make people give up. Make people be like, okay, it's over. It's over with. But if it hits VWAP and bounces back up and bounces right back through the three, then I'd be like, oh, just not my day. Most of my profits come on days that VWAP isn't working. So when VWAP is working, like it comes down, it bounces off VWAP and it just goes upward. I'm like, I don't know if I want. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade that. But when VWAP isn't working, we get those big drops through VWAP. That's when most of my profit comes. Man, this thing taking its sweet time. PRST. All right. So PRST jumping back up there a little bit, up 27%. Only 6 million shares traded on that one. Continuing to push up. It is on the top 10. We also have another one called EYPT. It's up 66%, but it's just lower volume. EYPT. They got pharmaceutical. It's an iPoint Pharmaceuticals. They initiated. Wait, somebody initiated coverage. What did they do? They raised a price target or something. Oh, okay. Outperform. So this is just a rating. Nah. I don't like that kind of news. Only 7 million shares traded. Then this one kind of sitting still up top. Just not a lot of action. Wish going on down. And so we can see that VWAP getting a bounce over VWAP there came down to 263. So yeah, I just probably have to come back later on in the day and see if this thing does anything for me. But so far, no trade, not seeing my setup. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go and make some money doing something else, and just come back and revisit probably like a little bit before lunchtime, and then maybe look at it going into power hour. But I don't like wasting too much time on these. It wants to sit around and play. I'm looking for a big drop, so I will just conserve my capital for next week or whatnot. And if you guys are going to continue trading, definitely be careful. We will be in the Discord if you want to continue conversation about anything or whatnot. Let me drop that Discord link. But I definitely don't like stocks wasting my time. Either be a money printer, or I don't care. I can make money doing something else. GD said EYPT halted. EYPT into a halt. Exactly, One Life. We don't play no games, man. We don't play no games. We need real money. We want to use the market as a money printer. And with the market, and the thing is, like I was talking to Donnell the other day, I like the stocks that I like. I get in before a pattern starts. So like before, you see a Head and Shoulders or a 3 bar play or whatever, I'm already in, because I want the pattern to perform above where I get in it. You know what I'm saying? So if the pattern's already going, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Um, but yeah, that's it for me today. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Y'all have a great weekend. If you want to jump into the Discord and continue any conversations about things you're looking at or ideas for next week or things like that, definitely jump in there. But yeah, I'm going to definitely protect. It's all about defense, and giving in to something like this just is not according to plan. So the plan has been keeping me green. I've only taken green trades this month. Every trade has been average around $200. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm good on the month. Now, of course, I've only taken like 5 trades or 6 trades through the month. So I am good. I'm not trying to, make my month sour with this erectile dysfunction news. But yeah, you guys have a great day. Um, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by, tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button if you have not yet. If you enjoy the content, um, uh, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, One Life. We need to have a meeting, bro. We need to set up a meeting. I need a meeting. Um, we need to talk about some trading stuff, not about whatever you got going on. I know you have a lot going on, but yeah, we need to talk. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on down. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.